Today we're talking about the 70-180, the Tamron, and how I broke it within the week I got it. So welcome back, my old subscribers. This is always exciting to talk about new lenses and trying out new gear. I made a video first impressions of this lens already. It was a lens that I had been waiting for a long time and had used several alternatives, including adapting lenses after lenses. And finally, we have an alternative to the G Master, and a very good one, I would say. But within the first week after I made that video, I dropped my camera, basically like this, downward. It fell off my chair, out of my bag. It was like a 2-foot drop, and it fell straight. And upon further inspection, the mount was cracked. Nothing happened to the camera, thank God. The mount was fine because it's solid, but the mount cracked. At this point, it was kind of like cracked here, and the mount was out of place, and I could kind of like pull it out. And I was very disappointed. And you know, when things don't go our way or they break, it's very hard, especially if it's a new thing. And this was a lens I had been waiting for a long time, and I just broke it in 1 week. So to make this story short, if you get this lens, the caveat is buy a warranty against drops and spills, because although it's a great lens, the materials are fragile. And it's unfortunate because this is the first lens I ever have dropped in 4 years. So I was very sad. So I had it repaired from Tamron. They sent it back. Everything's fine now. It works perfect. They recalibrated everything just in case it moved any glass. So I just want to give you a 3-month, I think it's a 3-month review at this point. The first month I basically got to use it for a week, and then I broke it. Then I got it back. But the other 2 months I got to really test it out and shoot in different situations, just casual shooting, trying to test the limits, trying to test the sharpness, the look of the bokeh, all that good stuff. And so this is what this video is about. Sorry for the long intro. So how did I end up with this Tamron? It is the only alternative as of now to the G Master 70-200 2.8, which is $2,500 to $2,600. This lens is $1,100, which is a bargain for what you get. I've used several 70-200s, adapted of course, and I tried using primes to replace this telephoto zoom lens, but I got to the point where when this lens came out, I had to get it because there is no replacement for this workhorse of a lens that covers such a wide focal length. So let's start with the first thing. As a 3-month review, I could tell you the build quality is all right. It's not the best. The price tells you everything. The moment you hold the lens, I mean, it's light. And because it's light, you know that the materials are not as durable as an I don't think they use steel, all metal G Master lens or other Sigmas, you know, for example. This lens is composite plastic. I don't know what they do. It's very solid, but keep in mind, you do have to baby it a little bit. You won't want to drop it. I think you can, if it bangs on something by accident, you'll be fine. But if you drop it, this thing will likely break. And if it didn't break, something moved inside, because it's not as durable. It's just a fact. The materials, the price, you just can't do it. It's a compromise. However, it is weather sealed at several points, so that's a win. It's just a matter of taking care of your gear. Don't be like me, who left the camera bag open and on a chair and it slid off and just bokeh. This thing has 9 aperture blades, like most lenses do nowadays. I would say the bokeh is nothing special, but it does the job. This is a workhorse lens. It's not a specialty lens. The compression combined with the sliver of depth of focus that you get, just plus the bokeh that you're gonna get because of the focal length, it's a good combination, and it's very good. And I would say using it at a wedding, portraiture, you're gonna be very happy. Just don't expect an artistic bokeh like a 35 1.2 from Sigma or a G Master 1.4 at 85 millimeters. It's a workhorse lens. You'll get bokeh and it will look nice, but that's it, okay? Image quality. This lens is sharp. I am not disappointed in what this lens produces because Tamron has managed already to make 3 essential lenses that we all use, what we all need as professional photographers. And this is one of those, and they do not disappoint, neither of these, the 17 to 28 or the 28 to 75 or this one 70 to 180. They are all sharp, they all autofocus beautifully. You're gonna get the job done. These are workhorse lenses. I have no complaints on image quality. And through the samples, you'll see I've shot at different at different focal lengths, and building details, details at a distance are very sharp, and I'm happy with it. I don't mind cropping at all with this lens. So overall, I'll make this a little short. I still like this lens a lot, and I would not trade it. Yes, I broke it and it got repaired, but now that I have the warranty and the spills and things, that's covered, so it's not even an issue anymore. But it delivers everything I want. I mean, another thing is it is not as this lens is not as intrusive as a G Master or any other 70 to 200 you've used in the past. You know, those lenses are very long in length, they're chunky, they paint them white, makes them stand out a lot. This lens, you can go under the radar, and it looks, I mean, it is a little long and it does extend, and I'll show you, but not that much. So you can go under the radar with this lens, and it's black. You can, it looks like a more like a normal kit lens in terms of the length and the size. So you can kind of go under the radar and do some street photography if you're into that. And I can hold this with one hand. I'm looking forward to using this lens for weddings because I could not do this with a G Master or any other 70 to 200 over a whole day. This is very easy, doesn't hurt you to carry it. I could basically throw this in with a 24 to 70 in my bag and I'll be fine. I won't suffer the consequence of weight from the other lenses. But again, you have to take care of it, so keep that in mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just a quick recap on my first impressions. As I use it more in different scenarios, I'll report back and share what I have found. But so far, everything is great on this lens and I love it. I've been waiting for it. Just take care of it because it will break.